Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly reading going from the 18th through to the 24th of March. Yeah, on your monthly reading, because it's tied into a bit of that, and we'll go into the sun as well and how the energy is going to come back, because I've always, I said in your monthly reading, and I said in everybody's monthly reading, the first 2 weeks of March is going to be a bit difficult for the energy, a bit sort of thick, a bit sort of gloopy. And the energy is going to come back, and I reckon it's going to come back around about the 19th, so it's come back in this week here. And in your weekly reading on your relationship side, you had the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands for your emotional relationship side of life. And I think this is where you're getting information about a situation which brings you in from the cold and puts to bed any sort of painful thing that you may have had in the past in regards to relationships. And so we'll see what that sort of information comes through. On your financial side, you had the Six of Wands and the Four of Swords. Yeah, I think this is through a victory this week here in your financial world, in your job, your business and your projects. It brings you a lot of healing. It brings you a lot of kind of going, I knew I was right. I knew I should have went for that job and I've got it. Excellent. Or I knew I should have started that business. I'm now starting to earn my money. This is where you start getting this wave of confidence within you. So let's just see what's going on here. With your weekly reading, the sun. The sun, as I said, was very low in the first 2 weeks. There's been absolutely nothing. It keeps dropping out as well. And I've got another video on that on Cymatic TV, our channel all about energy. You'll be able to find that linked in the description below. After a very, very explosive month of February, March, I think, as I say, I think the sunspots are going to come back round around about the 19th of March, and that's when it's going to start hitting back on the M flares and the X flares, bringing a lot of energy back into it. So get ready to rock and roll this week, I think, more than anything else. Right, okay, let's get on with your reading now. Overall energies here. This is your karmic message for your relationship side. This is the karmic message for your financial side. This is the influence from the universe, influence on your past self, future self, and your general outcome on your relationship side and on your financial side. Hope you have a lovely reading, Scorpio. Thank you very much for being here with us. Seven of Pentacles. It's like when you start a car and it's a little bit cold, you've got to encourage it to sort of like heat up and warm up and get into the rhythm and stuff like that. And I think this is what this is all about. And it's also here, I think the overall energy here is giving you clarity on what you need to nurture in your life in regards to your relationship side as much as your financial side. So I would be very attentive to the energy that is around you. I think this is where the information is going to come in for the Eight of Wands on your monthly reading on your relationship side. I think it's going to come in from around you rather than actually directly to you. Could well be an apology that someone sort of excuses themselves and that brings you in out the cold, as it were, in regards to relationship. But it's the overall energy here is providing a lot of things to help you to nurture your own success going forward. A karmic message, happiness after difficulty. This is what I'm talking about. The information that's coming through is going to make you very happy, I think, because the outcome of March, you had the Ace of Wands and the sunshine on your relationships. And this is where it's really kicking off. And I think this is it. This could well be something that you learn and understand about someone or some situation or some relationship, which makes you feel a lot more sort of, oh right, I understand now. They are an idiot. Or, oh, I understand, I misjudged them. Because life is not that easy. None of us are perfect, apart from me, of course. I'm not perfect, seriously. I've got one toe that sort of goes to one side, so I think that's my imperfection. Yes, sorry, I'm joking. Right, now, yes, back to that. Karmic message. Don't harp back to it. So if you get this information, you might well be able to crucify that person with that information and really put them down. But it'll only take you back down to their level. And I wouldn't if I was you. You're bigger than this, Scorpio. You're bigger than this. You can just kind of go, yeah, you're an idiot. I'm walking on. I'm having much more fun. Yeah, sunshine. This is what the universal message. And I think that's what the universe is sort of saying here to you. Allow your sunshine to come through. And it's also going to shine a light on you. And I think the universe is shining a light on you when you sort of like, you take this knowledge and understanding in regards to relationships around you and you apply it in a very, very beautiful way. And I think the universe is coming and got your back. From your past to your future, you get the Empress. Yes, I think you've had a lot of control over your emotions. Yeah, sometimes they slip, like everybody, and things overboil. But generally, I think you've governed your emotional and your relationship around environment in a very productive way, actually. And I've seen that over the last sort of 2 years, really, for you. And it's been a real good learning curve for you, I think, more than anything else. But I think this productivity now, with this new information here on this Empress card, I think there's basically sort of saying, I think your past is sort of saying, you've already set yourself up in a good way within you. Now it's a case of just applying it to the world. And now you've got this information that's coming through. Yes, you can apply it in such a beautiful way. It's going to make you so powerful. And it's going to make you so happy. You know, the Queen of Cups, she shares her joy of understanding of emotions and the joy of being with everything. She infects everything around her. That's what the Queen of Cups does. And I think through this, it's a liberation moment for you. And I think this is where you're going to. And this is where, in your monthly reading, you had the Ace of Wands and the Sun cards. And the Sun is already coming in already from the universe. And this is what I'm talking about, the Sun getting active as well. It's bringing you back that vibration that's making you feel sort of like buoyant and really emotionally happy and getting out there. It's really good. What's the general outcome here? This could be the Ace of Wands in your monthly reading. This is the new you. This is you. And I think through this week here and through this understanding that you're having in regards to certain people around you, I think it's making you, making you really be true to yourself. And I also think, I'm also getting that it's like, because you've put yourself in a position to sometimes, you know, satisfy others rather than satisfy yourself, it's actually also bringing to the surface, you know, ways of being that you're kind of thinking, I didn't realise I was like that. That's really good. I actually like that aspect of me. And I think you're discovering a lot of things about things that you like about yourself. And I think that's what the overall energy is doing for you. Let's see what's going on in your financial side. 7 of Swords. Yes, I think this is the intelligence of your victory this week. I think you should be very astute, I think, this week, and very razor sharp in the way in which you engage in your financial world, in regards to your job and your business. Very, very astute is the word I'm getting here. And rather than being, playing smart, you're being very astute about what's going on and not really reacting to it, but turning it to your favour, as it were, in a way. And yeah, the universe is trying to bring you in that overall energy there that brings you into alignment with who you are. And I think this is what this victory and this 4 of Swords in your monthly reading, that healing that brings to you, because you're going to feel very much in line with yourself, and it's building your confidence as you go forward. Yeah, there is a judgment that comes from your past. It may be like you've applied for a job, say like 2 or 3 weeks ago, you've almost forgotten about it, and they've come back and they've sort of said, yeah, this is it. Or you tried to progress your business on, and now you're finally getting the rewards for that business. It's like a confirmation from the past about, I've taken control of my life, and I've gone down a pathway that corresponds to me, and now I'm getting the results, and it's making me feel good about myself. This is the sort of energy that's coming through for you. Page of Swords in your future. I think it's Page of Swords is learning curve. So the page is learning to be a knight, going on a mission. And I think you're exploring this mission here in a way, or your success, the 6 of Wands, through that astuteness and that sort of intelligence that you have here. And now you're playing, as you go forward by the end of the week, coming into the week after the 24th, this is when you're going to start playing with that understanding and really start turning things to your favour more than anything else. And that card really wants to fly. I'll have to get the stones out in a minute, and not the rolling stones, but I have to get the stones out in a minute to sort of hold them up, because if the wind gets too much. And then you get the Seven of Cups. This is, I think the victory, you have got a victory that's coming in here. There is no doubt about it. And the universe is influencing it. It may come more towards the end of the week more than anything else. But at the same time, you do have the Four of Swords scenario. So I think it's as well healing from like someone did you wrong, or a business did you wrong, or you know, you didn't get the promotion in the past, and now you're getting healing from that. So yes, it is a victory, but you're not running around kind of going, yeah. You're running around kind of going, okay, I'm getting my just desserts. Now I want to follow my pathway and take it on to the next level. And there's a real matter of fact about it all, and that's what the Seven of Cups is all about. It ties in with this one here. 7 is, for me, is a number of revelation. So it's revealing to you what's going on, and it's revealing to you your evident path, the heart that's really speaking to you in regards to what you're doing, because you are finally getting into alignment with yourself, and this is going to make you incredibly productive. I do have to get my stones. There we go, my stones are got, as you can well see on my cards. Yeah, I think it's making you incredibly productive. It's giving you the propulsion that's going to give you a constant speed going forward within your career path here we're talking, so you can actually get what you really want out of life. And I think that's what the Judgment card is all about. Let's just do a bit of clarification with the Light Seers cards. Let's see what's going on here. You know, 3 of Cups with the 7 of yeah, I think it's all down to you. It's a celebration. So this is the victory. I think there's 2 victories here. I think there's a victory on your relationship side in regards of seeing things clearly for what they are, knowing someone for what they really are, and everything like that, which liberates you from a painful thing from the past. That's really good. And you're also getting victories on your financial side, so the rewards are coming in. You're just desserts, really, and you should have had it anyway. But and I think this is what you're realizing. You're realizing what connections with people, with businesses, that feeds you, you know, feeds your good energies. So and it becomes a very joyous interaction with the world that is around you, rather than what you might have had in the past, which might have been a little bit difficult for you. Okay, let's just see with the 10 of Cups, you get the 9 of Cups. I think once you get to this, or this is your karmic path here. So your karmic path is to get past this difficult situation which we saw in your monthly reading, which was in the second week, which was the 3 of Swords, the week before, the 11th to the 18th. And then the information comes through. And then once it comes through, that's when you start feeling happy. And all of a sudden, everything becomes possible again. And this is where you start kind of going, oh yeah, now I know the situation. I can really set myself free. Set me free, little girl. All you got to do is set me free. You're going to be set free by the looks of things. Yeah. 4 of happiness is bringing you this healing. I think this is bringing you that sensation of the difficulty that you might, the painful stuff that you've had in the past. Your happiness is bringing you the healing of it all, and you're realizing that, yeah, actually, I'm worth a lot more than what I was putting myself down, or, you know, letting that other person take advantage of me and what have you. That's come to an end. Yeah, with the Empress card, this is what I said about the Empress card. You've done a lot of work in the background. You're ready. It's a case of applying it, and you've got to go off on that mission. And it seems like it's a very stimulating, emotionally stimulating mission for you, especially with the Queen of Cups on there and the Sun down on how the universe is influencing you. With the Queen of Cups, you get the 4 of Pentacles. Could you be holding on too tightly? Possibly. Some of you could well be, you know, interpreting this information that you're getting this week to actually be the downfall for someone else. And I don't think that's really within you. I think you're much better than that. I think this is more of a case here is kind of going, your bubbly, vibrant energy. It's like a commodity in a way. You should be giving it to the relationships that really are worth it, basically. And really, you know, being there and not being there for those ones that are not worth it. And I think that's the information that's coming through for you. You get the King of Cups with the moon, it could well be. Yeah, I think once you start being you, this is when you get to those calmer shores. This is when you feel absolutely at one with yourself, at peace with who you are, and the rest of the world can go to hell in a handbasket. Is that the right phrase? They can bugger off, sort of thing, scenario going on there. And I think this is where you feel, and by the end of the week, and once the energy starts really coming back in from the sun, I think you're going to feel really good about yourself, good about the relationships that really count to you, and you're going to investigate them a lot more. As I said, I think you might have been passed up on the job, as I was saying. We're onto your financial side. This is your karmic path, is to free yourself up. Set me free, little girl. You're setting yourself free, and it's your intuition, your what did I say? It wasn't playing smart. It was being your astute. I can't even remember the word now, but you know what I mean. That's what's setting you free, and it's setting you free from the notion that your business didn't go forward in the past. Or your project didn't exist, didn't come to fruition, or you didn't get that promotion. That is in the past, and that is now I've only got French words coming to me. Your intelligence, the way you're playing intelligently, the way you're playing intelligently is going to really set you free. That word's going to annoy me all the time now. It's going to set you free, basically, and allow you to actually get your victory. Because sometimes we don't get a victory because we stop ourselves from getting that victory. Look at this. With the 2 of cups, you get the 10 of cups. That is just so good. It's so good for you, Scorpio. I think the universe is really... I almost feel like the human world has passed you up, and the universe is sort of kind of getting your back, sort of saying, hey, what are you doing? There's Scorpio there, that's perfect. Scorpio, they're great for that job. They're great, that business there, that should be succeeding. I think the universe is bringing you a lot of backing you up. Look at this. This is from your past, and this is what's coming. It's influencing your future. Look at that. You have everything that you need in your past, and you have everything that you need within you in order to get the success that you should be getting. And it's very divine, in fact. It's almost, God willing. It's really lovely. It's really lovely. With the Page of Swords, you get the Ace of Wands. Wow! This is really now starting to boil over. This is what you're learning here. This is a new understanding of how you apply yourself mentally in order to create things, in order to do your manifestation. And then once you realize that, then it is just a path to follow. It becomes so evident about what you should be doing. You have just got so much going on for you when you're learning here. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Your heart is going to be a major aspect of it. Some sort of thing that you love doing is now coming to fruition. And it could be something that let's just say you've been making jewelry for fun, for yourself, or your family, and, making those presents and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, someone comes to you and sort of say, can I buy that? Can I buy some jewelry for somebody else? And then all of a sudden, you're getting loads of orders, and that's your business. This is what I'm sort of saying here. Oh, man, Scorpio. This is so good. I'm so chuffed for you. It feels like, there's putting yourself forward here is going to set yourself free enormously. And it just feels so, it feels like finally, this is what I'm saying, it builds up so much confidence within you that you could solve all the solutions of the world. It's really lovely. And you just follow it through. It's really nice. It's getting recognition finally. That's what I get here, and it's you falling in love with life. And I think that Lovers card there, because this is all influencing cards here, right? That Lovers card there is just bringing so much to you, unbelievably. It's all in the background, but it's making you feel so good inside. Absolutely beautiful, Scorpio. Really do love it. There you go. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate your support for this channel. Really, I hope these readings really help you as well. There's also our sister channel, Cymatic TV, which is a channel all about energy, chakras, auras, solar energies, earth energies, you know, all the sort of stuff we go into there. You might want to go there. There's links in the description below as well. Yeah, so I'll either see you there or I'll see you here. Whichever way it is, it'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.